Well, extreme weather, so they say, isn't the only thing caused by climate change, according to the left and the media.
Not even close.
Not even close.
So today we're going to go off the wall to break down Democrats' climate change blame game. We'll start with the obvious. It is extreme weather. You know, if we pass a few bills, we can get our hands on the thermostat of the climate and make sure there are no more extremes. Watch.
The existential threat of our time, the climate crisis, a crisis manifested in natural disasters of epic proportions. The American people understand the urgency.
We're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is, your biggest issue is, how are we going to pay for it?
So this decade, this next 8 years decides whether or not we blow through 1.5 degrees or whether we, in fact, can achieve our goal.
Climate change wreaking havoc on our planet, with the most vulnerable suffering most of all. Our world is on fire, again. And these historic weather events are no longer historic.
Thanks, former Prince. All right, so it used to be global cooling.
Our world is on fire.
It's on fire. And we're, by the way, we only have 9 years left now.
Whoa.
It used
12,
to be global cooling. Yeah,
10,
that was 2019.
9.
So we're ticking down. Then it was global warming. Then it was, of course, climate change. So anything that happens, if it's too hot, too cold, raining too much, not raining enough, it's always to blame. We're always to blame for it. We are gods in control of the weather.
That's what happens when you can play to the extremes. Because a little much, a little too much, climate change. A little too little, climate change. By the way, it's not supported by the data. It's just simply not. We're at an all-time low for human lives lost when it comes to any global disaster. Hurricane, tornado, floods, all-time lows when it comes to the impact on humanity.
The same predictions were made in the 70s and 80s of the world's impending doom. Ice caps melting, everything on fire, didn't seem to come to fruition.
Hey, take a look at this, though. Extreme weather can also, apparently, according to ABC News, lead to a rise in heart disease. Look at this headline. Rise in heart disease may be explained by extreme weather conditions. And then the subhead. This is great. Study not clear on why temperature shifts correlated with more heart attacks.
There you go. So you've got heart attacks and extreme weather being an obvious one. Another one, there's a laundry list of things the left blames climate change for. Here's another one, mass migration. And here's an explanation. Here's Vice President Harris talking about migration.
We are focused on addressing both the acute factors and the root causes of migration. And I believe this is an important distinction. We must focus on both. First, the acute factors, the catastrophes that are causing people to leave right now, the hurricanes, the pandemic, the drought, and extreme food insecurity. And then there are the long-standing issues, the root causes. And I'm thinking of corruption, violence, and poverty, the lack of economic opportunity, the lack of climate adaptation and climate resilience.
I'm sorry you had to listen to that. By the way, we heard the same thing about extremism in Afghanistan. The Taliban and Al-Qaeda, they're picking up rifles because they can't grow their crops. Extremism, also climate change.
What's happening at the southern border, see, it's not their fault. It's the climate. It's not the economy in Nicaragua. It's the climate. Which makes sense, by the way. So now we're talking about heart disease, mass migration. How about obesity? It only makes sense. Obesity, also at the mercy of our climate. Watch.
A new study showing how climate change, specifically higher temperatures, is making our children more inactive and more obese. The study published in journal Temperature found today's children are 30% less aerobically fit than their parents were at their age. Fewer children are reaching the World Health Organization's recommendation of 60 minutes of exercise a day.
So, well, are they saying because it's warmer outside, the kids aren't going outside?
It could be because you had a national lockdown for a good chunk of the last couple of years, or video games, or whatever.
No, it's not your kids playing Xbox for 6 hours.
Right.
No, or your multiple trips to McDonald's, which I'm guilty of. It's climate change. Parents, it's not your fault. Keep them inside.
You thought we couldn't be more absurd, right?
Get this one.
Heart attacks, mass migration, obesity. We've only just gotten started. You know what's climate change caused?
You don't know.
No, People are out here eating people because of the climate. Look at this headline from Business Insider. Scientists suggest the climate crisis could lead to considering eating human flesh. Cannibalism.
Wow.
Because of the weather.
From Business Insider, cannibalism could be a way to prepare for a future in which supplies of some major food staples are wiped out. If we come to the point where we're looking at human corpses for food sources, we're going to have a larger problems on our hands. It will mean that we failed to mitigate the climate crisis.
Hey, I'm just doing the math on this real quickly, Pete. So, like, we're down to 9. Is that what you said? We're down to 9 till the loss of humanity?
Yeah, 9 years.
So, look, we got to start eating people in a couple of years. We're probably like 2 or 3 years from eating people. Mm-hmm. If we don't pass some massive climate change legislation quick, cannibalism.
We're going to have larger, I'd say we're 3-4 years away from eating people. On her timeline, if that's going that way, what other option are we going to have?
So if we just add it all up, okay, we're going to get fat, we're going to have heart attacks, we're going to start eating each other in about 3 years if we don't pass some climate change legislation.
It's the perfect enemy. It's ever present. And it's never solved, but we have to do everything in our power to address it, even though we can't address it. And politicians get to blame everything on it.
Look, man, pass some bills or you're going to make Mother Nature really angry. Yeah. The planet doesn't like it.
You're looking tasty right now.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.